Hey everyone, so today I am going to show you guys a really easy and quick workout that you can do. It's going to be more of a stretch, more of a strengthening, conditioning type of workout. So we're going to do some arms, some abs, some legs to warm up, and then we are going to do an extensive stretch, and I'm going to talk you guys through everything as we go. Feel free as you watch to pause if you want to stretch longer or add on to the number of exercises or sets that you do as you watch the video, and you can kind of make it your own workout by doing that. So let's get started. So we're gonna start with some abs. We're gonna do up, up, or up, down, down abs. We're gonna do up, up, down first, and then up, down, down. So I'll talk you through it, but you wanna think about keeping your belly button to your backbone. You can lie flat on your back. Right here, you can either keep your legs down, you can touch your toes and have your legs open, or you can have your legs at a tabletop angle right here. So I'm gonna keep mine at an angle, but you can always switch it to however you want. You can even have them flat. But to start, we're gonna do 8 up, up, down. So you're doing crunches, but you're thinking up, up, releasing down. See how my voice was shaky? That means when you come down, you're still holding your abs engaged. So 8 of those. Here's up, up, down, up, up, down. Good job. 3, 4, hold those abs. 5, 6, 7, and one more. 8. Good job. Next, we're going to go straight up, down, down. Your abs are staying engaged. You're squeezing your belly button to your backbone the entire time. Here we go. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Good job. Up, down, down. Keep those abs flat. Up, down, down. Up. I lost count. Up. Let's just do 2 more. Up. And 1 more. Up. And relax. Go ahead and press up here. Anytime you do this ab stretch, be sure to press your shoulders down and get a nice good stretch. Anytime we do a stretch during this video, feel free to pause it and stretch longer if you need. So the next ab workout that we're going to do are Russian twists. What I want you to focus on is try to keep your thighs, knees, ankles, and toes together. Try to keep them up. If you want to make it a little easier and keep them on the ground, that's okay. Just make sure you squeeze everything together. Grab an item, something that's light. I have a pillow that says Nap Queen, but the pillow is going to help us remember to go all the way around from side to side. So left to right, that's 1. We're gonna do 10 of those. You're gonna take your item and you're gonna pick it up and drop it. Repeat, pick it up and drop it. Repeat, yep. So here we go with 10 of those. And 1, 2, 3, keep it up. 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. 10. And relax there. Again, you can roll over here and press up to stretch out your abs. We're gonna do 1 more ab workout. We are going to do bicycle kicks. We're gonna pause with them. So right, left, you're holding for about a second, that's 1. We're gonna do 15 of those. So we're gonna take them slow with pauses. And right, there's 1, 2, really try to touch your elbow to your knees, that was 3, 4, good job. 5, belly button to the backbone. 6, 7, more than halfway. 9, only 5 left. 12, 13, 2 more. And last 1, keep squeezing and relax. Feel free to roll over and stretch it out. Next, we're gonna warm up our hip flexors. So you're gonna get on all fours, nice tabletop. Make sure your hands are right into your shoulders. You don't want them too far and you don't want them too close. So we're going to do a donkey kick with a hard flex foot, up, Bring it in, but don't touch. And you're going to pick it up sideways without letting your hip open. Bring it back down, donkey kick up, and sideways. We're going to do 10 of those, so up and then sideways is 1. We're going to do 10 on each leg. So right leg first. 1, 2, remember not to let your hip open. Keep the hard flex. 3, good job. 4, hard flex. 5, you should feel the burn. 6, in your hamstring and your glute. 7, 8, good job. 9, 10. And we'll rotate left leg, here we go. And 1, don't let that hip open. 2, 3, good job. 4, hard flex. 5, 6, almost there. Hard flex. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and last one. 10. Good job. Now we are going to warm up our arms. We're going to start with push-ups. So you can get in a traditional push-up position. Make sure that your butt is not poking up and make sure you're not swaying here. Should be a nice and flat line from the top of your head down to your toes. If you want to bring it down to your knees, that is totally okay. Make sure that you're on the top of your knees. You're not sitting back and you're not swaying forward. Again, you still have to have a nice straight line regardless of where your feet or knees are. So we're just going to do 10 push-ups, but we're going to pulse for about half a second. Here we go. And 1, 2, keep it going. 3, 4, squeeze your abs. 5, squeeze your thighs. 6, squeeze your hammies. 7, good job. 3 more. 8, squeeze your abs. 9, 1 more. 10. Good job. The next arm workout that we're going to do are moving planks. So we're going to start in a plank position. With your arms, you're going to go up, up, down, down, up, down, down, continuously for a pattern. So we're going to start in our plank position. Again, nice flat line. Don't stick your booty up. Don't let it sway. Nice flat line. And we're going down, down, up, up. So try not to let yourself sway from side to side as you move. Here we go. For 10. 1, 2, keep it up. 3, 4. You can drop to your knees if you need to. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Keep squeezing. 10. Finishing up. Good job. We are going to start stretching with a quick stretch for our arms. What I want you to think about is stretch like you're underwater, so there should be resistance in everything that you do. You're going to take your right arm or left arm, whichever one you want to start with, and pull it across. Don't let your body turn inward. The shoulder that you're stretching should be flat, parallel to the front of the room or the mirror, wherever you are. Don't let this arm bend. Keep it straight. This doesn't have to be flat to your body. If it's here, your body should still be straight forward. So hold that stretch for a little bit longer. It helps to keep that hand nice and flat and outstretched, helping those muscles stretch a little further. And relax. Take that same arm, bring it behind your head. Try to put it flat right where your neck meets your upper back. Grab with your other hand and pull. Once you reach a stopping point, for me, my shoulders are not flexible, so this is the stopping point. I'm going to lean away from the arm that I'm stretching. So you'll feel that pull all through your side right here. A little bit longer. You can kind of walk that backhand that's being stretched down your back a little bit as it gets more warmed up and stretched. And relax. Taking your left arm, just as we started, keeping your chest flat to the front of the room or the mirror, wherever you're facing. And I'm pressing on my elbow that's still straight. Good job. Yes, dancers still need to stretch their arms. And be strong and do push-ups every day. And we're bringing that second arm behind us. Again, your hand meets where your neck meets your back. And once you can't go anymore, lean a little to the side. You're gonna feel your shoulder kind of stretch out so you can walk that hand lower down your back. You can also walk the hand that's doing the stretching lower on that tricep and pull to get a better stretch. And you should feel it all along your side. Good job. Next, we're going to stretch our necks. So we're going to look side, center, then we're going to tilt, center, then we're going to go up, center, down, center. Here we go. And right, center, left, center. There should be resistance, center, and everything. I'm not just looking, there's resistance. Right, center, left, center. One more on each side. Right, center, left, center. Now we're gonna tilt. Right, center. I'm pushing the opposite shoulder down every time I stretch. Left, center, right, resistance, left, center. One more on each side. Center, left, center. Now we're gonna finish with up, center, down, center. Resistance in everything you do, pressing my shoulders down the whole time. Here we go. Up, center, down, center, up, center, down, center. Good job. Up, center, down, center. Keep it up, last one, down, center. Now we're gonna do 3 head rolls to the right and 3 head rolls to the left. My shoulders are pressed down the whole time. If you're doing this and you don't feel a good stretch, if your neck doesn't feel like it's getting a workout, you're not putting enough resistance into it. Here we go, to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, shoulders down, 4, 5, 7, one more, a little bit bigger, 2, 3. You can also stand for this, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 to the left, 2, 3, 4, press your shoulders down, 6, 7, 8, you should feel it working, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last one, 1, 2, resistance, 3, 4, shoulders down, 5, 6, 7, 8, and straighten. Now we're going to start our stretch. We're sitting, our backs are nice and flat. We're sending our energy straight into the ground. If you need to get a comfortable sitting place, you can put your hands at your side and kind of press up and then sit, and that'll help you be the most upright. What we're gonna do right now is we are going to start with our feet. This is your flex position. You don't want to flex so hard that your feet come off the ground, but you want a nice strong flex. You're going to point your feet, but not your toes. My toes are still flexy, and then I'm pointing all the way through my toes. My back is still flat. Now I'm gonna peel the banana, so just my toes, and then I'm gonna flex just my feet. So for the exercise, I'm going to say ankles, toes, toes, ankles. So we'll do a few of those to warm up our feet and our ankles before we get into our leg stretch. Here we go. And ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Keep your back flat. Ankles, toes. This should hurt. Toes, ankles. Keep it up. Ankles, toes, toes, ankles, ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Let's do 2 more. Ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Ankles, toes, last half, toes, and ankles. Now go ahead and shake those out, side to side, up and down. Good job. We're going to point our toes for now. Our backs are nice and flat. Your arms are gonna go up and over your head. So I want you to think about going as far forward as you can without straight bending your back. So keep your back straight right here. So notice how my back starts to curve here. That is when it is okay to fall forward a little bit. You don't want to go completely forward right out of the stretch. You never want to go here. You want to think flat, 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 and then you can kind of come over. So once you've done that, go ahead and zip up that back for me like there's a zipper on your back, and we just zoop, and your back is going to flatten out here, and we're holding. I like to hold under my feet, and I like to press my feet down as hard as I can while I'm pulling my upper body forward with my hands. So I can feel the stretch right under my hamstrings, and I can feel it in my lower back all the way through my calf muscle. My back is flat, I'm pressing down with my feet and legs, and I'm pulling my upper body forward, resisting against my legs. Flat back, keep it up. Good job. Our backs are as flat as they can be. Now go ahead and relax into it. Let those feet flex. Grab behind your feet and arch a little bit forward. Right here, you're gonna feel it probably in your calves. If you wanna go farther, you can. You're probably more flexible than I am. And we're breathing in and out. Don't forget to breathe. A little bit farther. And relax. Shake it out. All right, I know you can't see my face, but just go with it. We are going to put our legs outside of our hips. We're gonna do some body weight slow squats to warm up those legs and warm up those thigh muscles so we can get more into stretching. Right here, I'm not turned out completely, but there is a little bit of turnout. My feet are at an angle. You can put your hands wherever you want. We're not worried about those right now, but I'm keeping my back nice and straight, and we're dipping down to do some squats, and we're going 1 and up. I'm keeping my legs. I'm feeling that turnout as I come up. My hips are tucked under. Keep it going. And up, down, and up. 4 more. At the top, I'm squeezing my thighs and my butt as hard as I can. Down, and up, down, and up. 2 more just like that. Down, and up. Good job. So from here, I'm gonna roll my body 1 vertebrae at a time down to the center. I'm gonna slowly walk over to my right and then my left, center, all those things that we normally do. What I want you to focus on is think about keeping your belly button flat to your backbone and keeping your back as straight as you can when you're going in each different direction. If your back is not flat right here, you can be touching your knee. But is my back flat? No. This is a better stretch, nice flat back, than this is. Even though one looks more impressive, what's important is that our back is flat so that it's engaging all of the muscles that are connected to the back of the leg. So we are going to roll down now for 8, 7, 6, 5, forgot how to count, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here, you can kind of wiggle from side to side if you need. I always like to do that. It just opens up my hips a little bit more. I'm gonna walk over to my right leg. I always like to put my left hand in front of the foot that I'm stretching on. That helps me get a little more balance and centered. And we're keeping our weight closer to the front of our feet, not in our heels. Right now, we are gonna get a nice flat back. Hold here, nice flat back. Remember, if you have to zip up, even if you're up here, that is okay. And stretching. Go ahead and bend that left leg. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. and straighten. One more. And then keep the weight in your toes and straighten. And we're walking center. Wiggle it out here. I always like to sway side to side because it kind of opens everything up. And we're walking to the left. Just like the other side, I'm going to take my opposite hand, my right hand right now, and place that in front of the left foot. I'm putting my weight in the front of my feet. You don't have to be on your toes, but you don't want to be sitting in your heels. And my back is nice and flat. Remember, zip. And we stretch. And we're going to bend right and straighten. Right. Nice flat back and straighten. Don't forget to breathe. Right and straighten. One more. Right and straighten. And we're holding here for a little bit longer. Settle deeper into the stretch. All right, and walk to the middle. So now that we're in the middle, we're going to do some plies at our knees. Right here, your back has to stay flat. If you're arched, you're not getting a good stretch. So our backs are nice and flat, and bend. My back stays the same length and straighten. Bend, flat back, and straighten, even if your hands come up off the ground. Bend, and straighten. One more. Bend, and straighten. Go ahead and roll up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next we are going to continue stretching our legs and hip flexors. What I'm doing right now is I'm stacking my right leg. My right ankle is stacked on top of my left knee. I am going to keep a flat back and then roll over, and I'm feeling it in my right hip flexor. If you want, you can push that right leg down. Some of you will need to do that. If you're really flexible, your right knee may touch your left foot and you may be able to fold all the way over. If you need more of a stretch, like I said, push down with one arm and walk the other arm forward. And hold here. Remember, you can always pause the stretch. If you know something feels tight, when we get to it, you can always hit pause to stretch in that position longer. Just about 5 more seconds there. And coming back up. Now we're going to extend that left leg forward, keep that right leg over, and we're going to twist here. You guys know what to do here. You are going to actively twist your body over to the right, so we're not just sitting and lazy. We are pressing with our left arm against our right leg, and you're actively turning out your body toward your right shoulder and your right side. Big breath in and out as you twist farther. And relax. Now we're switching to our left side. I'm taking my left ankle and stacking it over my right knee. So right here, I really feel it in my left hip flexor, just like the other side. I'm leaning over. If you're super flexible, you'll be able to push down on your left leg, or you'll be able to fold farther over and walk forward. I cannot do that, so I'm just gonna walk a bit forward, and I really feel it in my left hip flexor. Go ahead and relax that leg. Try to keep that left foot flexed, same for the right side. And relax into it. Walk a little bit farther forward if you can. Good job. About 5 more seconds. And relax. We're going to extend our right foot forward Keep the left leg crossed over, and just like the other side, I'm turning my left side around. I'm actively turning around to my left side and left shoulder. I am straightening my right arm and pressing against my left leg. Breathe in and out as you push a little bit further. Good job. Now we're going to do a little bit of strength training mixed with stretch. It's going to be similar to something you may have done in yoga. You're going to walk your hands out into a nice plank. We're going to start with our right leg. So remember, keeping your butt low here. You're not high up, you're not too low. We're right in the middle. You're going to tuck your right leg up to your abdomen and hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Send the weight to your left ankle and extend your right leg up as high as you can. Squeeze that right butt cheek a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. And back down all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Squeezing that core back to the left ankle and pinch it up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. One more time, all the way through. Holding here. Get a little bit higher. Squeeze your abdomen. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to a plank. Next, we're going to go with our left leg. You're starting with your left leg here. Tuck it all the way through. Bring that left foot forwards. Engage for 3, 2. Bringing it back to the right ankle. Extend your left leg up. Squeeze that left butt cheek. Do not let your hip open. Keep it turned inward. 3, 2. Bring it back to a plank. Knee comes all the way forward in a nice tough position. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the abdomen for 3, 2, 1. Sending it back up to the sky. Don't let those hips open. Pinch that left butt cheek here. 3, 2, 1. And bringing it back to a plank. Squeeze here. You should be shaking like I am. 3, 2. Last time, extending it upward. To the sky, holding here. Open, open, open as much as you can. Pinch that left butt cheek without opening your hips. 3, 2, 1. And back down to a plank. Good job. Continuing into some more stretching. Right here, we're going to walk ourselves down to a nice flat back position, a tabletop. I'm not leaning on my toes. I'm not sitting in my heels. My weight is toward the front of my feet. And there's a little bit of space between my heels and the floor. So right here, I'm pushing my hands. I'm creating that resistance to make this flat back position. It almost looks like I'm a table or with a shelf. Yeah. So right here, we're walking all the way down. My back is staying flat. I'm grabbing behind my ankles, and then I'm going to soften my knees up. So there's a slight bend in my knees. My rib cage is now touching the top of my thighs. I'm going to hold on to my ankles, and I'm going to bend and straighten, keeping my rib cage on my knees. Bend and straighten. Resistance in everything you do. Again, bend. Keep your rib cage placed here and straighten. Let your head fall if you haven't already. Think about pulling your rib cage to your knees and the top of your head to the ground versus toward your knees, to the ground. Slight bend in the knees. We're going to press back up to tabletop. And we're going to do that one more time. Walking my hands down to my ankles. My rib cage settles to the top of my thighs. Light bend in the knees to bend and straighten. You can grab all the way around if you need to. You might need to. Bend and straighten. Your legs should be tired and burning. Bend and straighten. Last time, and hold here. Right here, feel free to hug yourself a little bit more. Look all the way down. Don't lock those knees too tight, but they are straight. Straight but still softened. We're coming back to flat back. From flat back, we're going to roll up. So I just tucked my hips under, and I'm rolling all the way up. into a standing position. I really like this next one a lot because you look like a little crab. We're gonna extend our legs pretty far wide beyond our shoulders and our hips. Again, you always wanna keep soft knees. You never wanna lock them out completely because that's how you get injuries. We're going to lean, bending our right knee down to the right. I'm keeping my chest up. I like to just keep my hands right here in front of me, and I'm going to slowly squat over, going to the left, nice squat position. As I do that, now I'm relaxing into my left foot, but as I'm moving from side to side, my legs are still pressing outward. When you settle into this position, it's okay if your supporting heel comes off the ground, but I want you to keep your other foot on the ground, flat on the ground. Now we're moving back over to the right. Slow, I'm pressing my knees outward, turning outward the whole time, and it burns, and I'm relaxing into the right, and I'm still pressing my right foot outward. I'm keeping my chest up. My left foot is still on the ground. My right heel does come up, that is okay. Going back over to the left, staying nice and low like you're a spy and you're going under something, and down, relaxing. Pressing my left knee outward. Back over to the right. Slow, pressing my legs outward. You should feel the burn, that's okay. Relaxing into it. We're gonna go back over to the left one more time. And up. Squeezing my legs outward, staying nice and low. And settling into it. Beautiful. And from here, we are just going to bring it back to the middle and stand. You can go ahead and shake it out. And we are going to finish things off with sit-ups. Don't roll your eyes. We need to work on our abs. So for your sit-ups, I want you to try to keep your feet on the ground. If you need to put your feet under your couch or under something heavy, that works too. But I don't have anything right now. That's okay. We're gonna put our hands behind our head. Do not rely on your arms picking your head up. You want your lower abs to be what picks you up. For 10, here we go. 1, stay engaged. 2, see, only 8 left. 3, 4, almost halfway. 5, 6, 7, 3 more, nothing. 8, 2 more, 9, 10, finish down. So here we go, 10 more push-ups. And 1, 2, we love pauses. 3, 4, good job. 5, 6, only 4 more, that's nothing. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Full gel, let's do 1 more for good luck. Good job. Thanks for watching. Be sure to keep stretching, keep on dancing, even though we're stuck inside, and your body will thank you. See ya. My challenge to you is after you watch this to do 20 more sit-ups and 20 more push-ups. The more you do them, the easier they get and the stronger that you will be as a dancer and as a performer.